Hello. I'm not even sure if this counts as a clickbait title because this is literally about how things are changing. Well, might even turn this into an ASMR channel while we're at it. Yeah, so relaxing. Sorry. Anyway, you may have noticed the overall environment of the gear industry is changing a little bit. Like you could feel it at Guitar Summit too. I live in Europe, so it might be different in different parts of the world, but I hear it from a lot of different people, builder friends. I know a couple builders who haven't had orders in weeks and who are not sure how they're gonna, could put food on the table till the end of the year, which is heartbreaking. And that's just one tangent, but I feel like things are changing, and I feel like the way we perceive gear, stuff that's bringing joy, part-time things as well, because the first things you're going to cut when you're in a crisis are, leisure items. You can see it on like the German versions of Craigslist, Klaus List. No, it's not called. It's eBay Kleinanzeigen, or no longer eBay Kleinanzeigen because eBay sold it. It's just Kleinanzeigen now. I'm so sorry. There's so much cool gear there. Stuff that I've been looking for years is popping up at great prices, and it's not moving because people are spending money on luxury like living, paying rent, this kind of thing. Sorry, I'm getting a little bit ranty here, and I don't have a script, so bear with me. But so I figured maybe I should reevaluate my own approach to making videos. I know a lot of you people like the approach of just a clean cut, straight up, this is how the pedal works. No BS, no frills, and I love making these videos, and I will keep making these videos. Thing is, these videos work especially well for people who are in the market, or at least generally open to wanting to buy a pedal. That's when you look at straight up gear videos. I don't want to change my approach for a channel performing better or anything, but at this point I'm not quite sure how beneficial these videos are to the people making the pedals. I love making these videos, and when people ask me, can you make a demo on this pedal, and it's a good pedal, I love to make videos. I love pedals. Thing is, the fewer people are actually in the market to buy a pedal, they will probably not click on the video. Therefore, the company itself isn't really able to use my platform in order to promote their product, which is bad because those are people. Like it ain't even about the pedals. It's about people. There are so many great people in this industry, small builders who are working full-time building pedals. And I've seen some of their margins because they sent them to me. I've seen some of the bills they have to pay for shipping. It's insane what you got to pay at this point, even before tariffs and everything. If you want to send something over to the USA, it's just not sustainable at times. So again, this is mainly about the people. So thing is, and I'd like to know your opinion, should I be trying to implement pedals more into a workflow, into a creative environment? Is that something that's more interesting because you might be able to translate it to stuff you already have, or to really find out the differences between different things? Let's say, I've got a really cool compressor over here. The EFP5 from Ecofix. I took it on stage a couple times now. It's an essential part of my bass rig by now. It's so good. I'm not quite sure how well the clean cut stuff that I do right now is going to do with this kind of pedal. Not because of the kind of pedal, but because of the current situation. So that's the background. Could use it in a workflow environment. I don't want this channel to be about me though. Like, I want to keep my personality out of this thing, or my personality to come through. You know, we're all individuals. We all got our own experiences, the stuff that shapes us. And that's coming through in the way you play and the way you use your gear and all this kind of stuff. That's usually where I see my personality. There's larger YouTubers who are great people. I'm not here to badmouth anybody, who are doing events and stuff. And I've been in contact with them and they were like, hey, dude, I like your vibe. I ain't watching those videos though, because nobody's watching gear videos for gear. They're watching for a personality. I don't. Like, I usually skip intro tracks. I don't know if you're the same. I'm not criticizing anybody's approach here. I'm just saying, like, I want to this is how it works. If the person's got a cool way of playing or cool ideas and stuff, I'm all for it. I'd watch it for hours. I'm not sure how I feel about this format, you know, because it's not about me. It's about people building cool gear and you being able to support people who are making cool gear, and about the gear, of course. So let me know what you think. Yeah, that's just the thing. Like, do you like this kind of thing? Do you like to have a discourse about this kind of thing? Because I'm a super small channel. There are way bigger players in the game whose opinions are probably a lot more, looking for the word here, like more significant. Like, they also have more influence and they've been in the game much longer than me. Sorry, I forgot about the ASMR bit. Also, this is lemongrass in ginger lemongrass. I love milky Irish tea now. I'm not too partial to milky tea. Alan, you know who you are. Thank you so much for sending me black Irish tea to be enjoyed with milk. You swayed me. You know who you are. Thank you so much. And back to the topic. Do you like this kind of thing? Is this interesting to you? Should there be a spilling the tea category? Just ranty kind of things. Are you interested in my opinion at all? Again, I don't know or feel like it's that beneficial because I'm a super small player. I can only offer the insight and experience that I've gathered over 2 years of doing YouTube. Yeah, just let me know. I'm kind of losing track here. Again, I don't have a script. So yeah, let me know what you think. Again, maybe this is the biggest takeaway. You are part of this whole thing. You're not just consumers. Of course you are consumers if you're buying gear, but you're keeping people alive. And this is not go buy gear if you can't afford it. Please do not. Just be responsible with whatever you have, okay? But this is just saying, like, you guys are just important as the people who are building this stuff. Or making the videos. This is an environment that's just flourishing off of everybody supporting everybody. And I feel like I want to change my approach in order to fill that role better in a way. Let me know what you think. I appreciate your support as always. I appreciate your feedback. Just let me know in the comments if I'm talking out of my ass here. Yeah. Thanks so much. And there will be more demos soon. Either way, I just want to know what you think. Again, thanks so much. Oh. I started a shop because you were asking. There's mugs, shirts, and hoodies if you're interested in that. And Yeah, I also have like a tip jar or anything, but please don't feel pressured. Like pick the worst possible time, putting more time into the channel and trying to monetize it. I realize that, but I'm just putting it out there. This is not a call to action, okay? I'll see you in the next one. Appreciate y'all. Bye.